Have you ever stopped to wonder why the same situations keep showing up in your life? Different faces, same drama, new job, familiar problems, fresh start, old patterns. You tell yourself it's bad luck, wrong timing, or maybe the universe just has it out for you. But what if I told you that nothing in your life is random? What if every situation, every person, every challenge that keeps appearing isn't happening to you, but happening for you? Your life isn't chaos, it's not coincidence, it's a mirror. And today, we're going to look at what it's trying to show you. Most people live like they're passengers in their own lives. Things happen, they react. Someone treats them poorly, they wonder why they attract toxic people. They struggle with money, they blame the economy. They feel lonely, they assume they're unlucky in relationships. But here's what's actually happening. Your external world is reflecting your internal world back to you. The patterns you see in your life are showing you the patterns inside you. The people who trigger you are highlighting wounds you haven't healed. The situations that keep repeating are pointing to beliefs you haven't examined. Your life is like a cosmic feedback loop. Most people spend their entire lives trying to change the reflection instead of looking at what's creating it. The person who constantly feels betrayed, what are they believing about trust? The person who can never get ahead financially, what's their relationship with worthiness? Your life isn't random, it's responsive, reflecting back exactly where you are internally. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. This sounds like victim blaming. Bad things happen to good people. I didn't ask for trauma. And you're absolutely right. You didn't choose what happened to you, especially as a child. Those things were done to you, and they weren't your fault. But here's the distinction. While you didn't choose what happened to you, you are choosing what happens through you. You didn't pick your wounds, but you are picking whether to heal them or keep bleeding on people who didn't cut you. The reflection isn't about blame, it's about responsibility. Not for what was done to you, but for what you do with it now. When something painful happens, we form protective beliefs. People can't be trusted. I'm not enough. Love always leaves. These made sense then. They were survival mechanisms. But we carry them into adult life, and they start creating our reality. Your beliefs shape your thoughts. Your thoughts influence your emotions. Your emotions drive your actions. Your actions create your results. Your results reinforce your beliefs. It's a loop, and most people are completely unconscious of it. Say you believe I'm not worthy of love. This generates thoughts like, they probably don't really care, or I need to earn their affection. These thoughts create anxiety, insecurity, neediness. These emotions drive behaviors like people-pleasing, overgiving, or pushing people away before they can leave. These behaviors create results: one-sided relationships, partners who take advantage, patterns of abandonment. And these results confirm the original belief. See, I'm not worthy of love. The bad relationship isn't random. It's a reflection of the internal belief system running your life. Or maybe you believe, I have to struggle for everything. This creates thoughts of scarcity and limitation. These generate stress and overwhelm about money. These emotions drive overworking, undercharging, playing small, avoiding opportunities. These behaviors create financial stress, burnout, missed chances. And these results confirm the belief, life is hard. The struggle isn't happening to you, it's happening through you because of what you believe. One of the most powerful reflections comes through people. The person who always interrupts you. They're reflecting your boundary issues, showing you where you don't value your own voice. The friend who only calls when they need something. They're mirroring your pattern of giving without receiving. The boss who doesn't respect you. They're reflecting your own lack of self-respect. The emotionally unavailable partner. They're showing you the parts of yourself you've made unavailable. This doesn't mean it's your fault that people treat you poorly. It means how people treat you often reflects how you treat yourself, how much you believe you deserve, and what you're unconsciously communicating about your worth. People can only meet you at the level of relationship you have with yourself. If you don't respect yourself, you'll attract people who don't respect you. If you abandon yourself, you'll magnetize people who abandon you. But as you change your relationship with yourself, the reflection changes too. As you honor your boundaries, people either step up or step out. As you treat yourself with respect, you stop tolerating disrespect. So how do you change what your life is showing you? You stop trying to change the mirror. You can't clean a dirty mirror by wiping the reflection. You have to clean the mirror itself. This means getting honest about what's actually running your life. What beliefs are operating in the background? What wounds are still bleeding? What fears are making your decisions? Most people avoid this work because it requires taking responsibility. Not for what happened to them, but for what they do with what happened. Not for other people's actions, but for their own reactions. But when you do this work, you discover you have power. Not over other people or circumstances, but over your own inner world. And when you heal your inner world, your outer world begins to shift. When you heal your relationship with yourself, your relationships transform. When you heal your relationship with money, your finances improve. When you heal your relationship with your past, your future becomes available. The reflection doesn't lie, but it also doesn't judge. It just shows you where you are so you can choose where you want to go. Changing the reflection isn't always comfortable. When you start shifting internally, your external world has to rearrange itself to match. This can feel chaotic at first. Relationships might end, opportunities might close, old patterns might fight to stay alive. This isn't punishment, it's purification. Your life is reorganizing around your new internal reality. Some people interpret this upheaval as a sign they're doing something wrong, so they revert to old patterns. But this chaos is actually a sign you're doing something right. During this time, you might feel like you're losing yourself, but you're not losing yourself. You're losing the false version built on wounds and fears. You're shedding the identity constructed around trauma and limitations. This can feel like death because in a way, it is. The person who believed they weren't worthy has to die for the person who knows their worth to be born. The person who believed love was dangerous has to dissolve for the person who can receive love to emerge. This is why most people stay stuck. They want new results with their old identity instead of allowing their identity to transform. But when you allow this transformation, when you stop clinging to who you used to be and start embodying who you're becoming, something magical happens. Your external world starts reflecting this new internal reality. You stop attracting drama because you're no longer carrying the energy that creates it. You stop accepting less because you know your worth. You stop struggling against life because you've learned to work with its flow. The same situations that used to trigger you no longer have power. The same people who used to drain you either transform in your presence or naturally fall away. The same problems that used to consume you become opportunities. You realize that all those years spent trying to control external circumstances, make people behave differently, force outcomes, you were focusing on the wrong thing. The power was always internal. The change was always an inside job. Now when you look at your life, you see a different reflection. Not perfect, growth is ongoing, but authentic. Someone who has taken responsibility for their inner world and transformed their outer world. Look at your life right now. What patterns keep showing up? What types of people do you attract? What situations keep repeating? Don't judge it, observe it with curiosity. What is this reflection trying to show you? Where are you still believing lies about yourself? Where are you operating from old wounds? Where are you making decisions from fear instead of love? Your life isn't happening to you, it's happening for you. Every challenging person is a teacher. Every difficult situation is a mirror. Every repeated pattern is an invitation to heal what's creating it. The reflection in your life right now is perfect information. It's showing you exactly where your growth edge is, exactly what needs attention, exactly what's ready to be healed. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. If you created this reality unconsciously from wounds and fears, imagine what you can create consciously from healing and love. Your life isn't random, it's a reflection. And now that you know this, you can start creating a reflection you actually want to see. If this opens something up for you, if you're ready to see your life as a reflection instead of random events, comment reflection below. Awareness is the first step to transformation. The mirror doesn't lie, but it also doesn't limit you. It shows you where you are so you can choose where you want to go. And I believe you're ready to choose something beautiful.